Welcome back to the Circle, everybody. If you don't know, Lostboys Cypher Circle is the show where we bring artists of all kinds, whether they be digital artists, painters, rappers, musicians, authors, poets, or if you want to just come on here and have a conversation, we actually have a whole show dedicated to that. More on that in a minute. But if you are an artist seeking to share your art with the world, and have a safe environment to be yourself and be as open as you can and get whatever you have going on inside off your chest, and express yourself as full to your fullest through art. This is the place. This is a judgment-free zone. There's healthy criticism, but there's no judgment. There's no negative critique. Just positive vibes, and I try to make it a safe place for people to come and feel like they can be their honest, authentic selves. So if you are if that sounds interesting to you and you are seeking to come on and share some of your art, you can message me on Facebook at Dylan Lawler, or on my email, lostboy420x@gmail.com. That's Dylan Lawler on Facebook, or lostboy420x@gmail.com. And also make sure you go subscribe to us and follow us on all these platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and anywhere else you can find your podcast. You can go ahead and find us and subscribe to us. Every like, every follow, every comment helps. So we appreciate all your support. And that extra show I was talking about that we do occasionally is called Lost Boys Presents Deep Cuts. Sorry, I fumbled that a little bit. Sorry, I'm without my producer tonight, guys. But Lost Boys Presents Deep Cuts. It's the show where I bring on guests that we've had on the show before and get a chance to kind of go deeper in conversation with them, deeper into their mind, deeper into mine, kind of see what makes us both tick. It's a lot of fun. It's a different vibe, just a one-on-one conversation. Like I said, it gets deeper, hence the name of it. And we've done I think 8 episodes now. So make sure you guys check those out on the YouTube channel, and keep a lookout for more. And if you would like to donate to us at all, anything from 10 cents to $10 would help. And you can do that on Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Though I do hear that Venmo is having problems right now. But the tag is the same on all those platforms, LostBoy420X. So we appreciate all your support. And before we get into the show, I always like to do 2 things, and that is give my 2 cents when it comes to mental health and give my best piece of advice, and also give a quick trigger warning, because this show, in being a place where people can be out their authentic, true selves and express themselves to the fullest, it at times can get a bit triggering for others, or I mean, even the people expressing themselves. And I just want to say that at any point, if you feel like you are unable to continue watching, feel free to click out at any time. Come back next week, come back later in the show. We do this every Saturday, 9 p.m. So you're not missing out, and the episode's always recorded, if you'd like to go back and watch it. But this is not to upset anyone. This is just to come on here and express ourselves and have a little therapy session. It's a therapy for us. So I also like to kind of share some resources if anybody is looking for some counseling or mental health resources if they're struggling. In America, the hotline is 988. You can text and call that. They also have a website, lifelinecrisis.com, that you can go to, where they have some resources and people on hand to help you, as well as BetterHelp. They're a online therapy. Sorry, I think there was some echoing. They're an online therapy group that will hook you up with an online therapist that will contact you through any means that you choose. So a lot of people aren't comfortable sharing their deepest, darkest thoughts, say face to face. So they'll do a phone conversation or a text or whatever you're comfortable with. And the other thing that's great about BetterHelp is that they will switch you out with a different counselor if you're not vibing with that particular counselor and don't find yourself able to talk with them. So if people are looking for some professional help, those are some resources you can find it. And lastly, before we get into the show, as I said, I try to just kind of give my 2 cents, my best piece of advice if anyone's struggling with mental health. And it really is kind of to just reiterate what I've already said as far as giving you some resources, because my best piece of advice is to seek help, is to not keep it bottled up inside. And that doesn't mean you have to go and seek professional help, right? It doesn't mean you have to call the Lifeline crisis. It might not be you're in immediate crisis. And therapy, you might think that therapy is just for people that like have serious issues. But I know a lot of perfectly good people that are, I mean, not necessarily struggling, but that they just find that it helps them with their day-to-day life, even if they go in there and they just talk about what happened at work that day, and it helps to relieve the stress. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be professional help either. So my best piece of advice is reach out to someone, whether it be a brother, a friend, a coworker, your parents, whoever it is. I mean, that's what this show is kind of all about, is just coming together and finding people who have common interests and common ways of expressing themselves, and being able to openly do that. So by all means, come on this show and express yourself and talk about it, but don't keep it locked up. Don't keep it in here. Let it out is probably, in my opinion, the best thing you can do. But hey, I'm not a therapist. That's what's better help is for. So that being said, moving on with the show. If you'd like to ask us anything at all, you can drop your comments, questions, fire emojis down in the comment section. And yeah, let's get on with the show. Let's see. We have my man Caleb coming up first. If you don't know Caleb, I think you should by now. You guys can go find him at CageC790 on TikTok. He's an up and coming rapper. He's going to take Eminem's seat one day, or some shit. I don't know what his plan is. He's probably gonna go and murder all the fucking cool rappers. And you think Kendrick and Drake are bad, man? He's just gonna go beef with all of them and cut all their heads off. I'm telling you, this man's a savage on the mic. I'm not very good at this. No, he's just shaking his head. I love it. I love it. He's just thinking. Anyway, my man Caleb, y'all know Caleb. He's coming back to share some lyrical insanity with us. And yeah, he's rocking some pink headphones tonight and a
Dude, I look
lumberjack.
sexy as fuck.
Fuck yeah, pink headphones and a lumberjack shirt. Fuck yeah,
Dude, I bought, I
that's how
bought,
we do.
I bought these off my niece.
You bought them off you went up to you went up to your little niece. You were like, yo,
Dude,
little
I
homie.
got tired of
She
the
started
phone
doling out the
that
bills.
you
You're like,
had.
yo, how much, how much, how much?
Dude, that's
Yeah,
$20, bro. $20 for these
damn,
pink
you gave
headphones, bro.
me,
And
bro. You fucking
hey,
hustled. How old is she? You hustled. You hustled your little
13.
niece.
Yeah,
You
dude, these are like a
hustled a little
45 pair.
15-year-old.
It's like a
Yo,
$45 pair of
I'm
headphones,
gonna.
dude.
Someone better tell her uncle be hustling.
Somebody go get your uncle. Hell yeah,
she
though.
if my sister is 15, and if I tried to buy her headphones off her, she'd be like, yo, go to the store and get your own, you broke ass little bitch. She'd be like, don't go, get off my ass, go to the store and get your own.
But yeah, no,
That's
dude.
dope though. I like him. You're rocking them though. I like it.
No,
That's
dude.
dope.
Look,
That's dope. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Fuck yeah.
But you can hear me all right, right? Like this works
No,
fine.
yeah, now it's like it's perfect. It was worth. Hey, you know what? I'm not saying it wasn't worth it. It was fully worth the hustling of the 13-year-old child, but it was for sure a hustle. You definitely there's no way there's no way you got this sound quality and those bitches are worth fucking $20. No way. No
Yeah, bro.
way.
They're
She
$45
got
pair.
she got swindled. She got fucking swindled,
Oh man.
bamboozled. She got robbed.
Well, hey,
Oh shit.
we don't gotta tell her all that. We don't gotta mention it.
All right. So you got some savagery for us tonight, as I was saying. I think I mentioned cutting rappers' heads off at one point. I don't know
You
what I was
know,
saying.
dude. Don't I
Uh,
ain't taking no throne from Eminem. You got me fucked up. That dude,
no, I don't know.
50
I don't
Cent.
know.
Look, Eminem will
No.
send his hounds after me. 50 Cent, come shoot me.
His
Don't be playing.
hounds. Is that no? Oh, bro. He don't even gotta. It's honestly, bro. It's crazy. The love that fucking 50 Cent has for that man is
That's what I'm
crazy,
saying. I
bro.
ain't.
He would get 50 Cent, yo, and you don't want to fuck with 50 Cent either. Like, and 50 Cent would literally go to hell and back for that man.
Swear.
Literally
Oh my
from
god.
not even playing. Not even playing. Like he would literally, yeah. So you do got some of your own savagery in you, and without hyperbole or talking all whack, you definitely are, um in in my mind you have and I've always said this to you, you have the major league skill, just not the major league discipline. You get what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You have the raw talent, the raw skill, and it's just that like, and I don't even necessarily believe that about myself either. But like, I think that anybody anybody can get, and I'm not saying like anybody can be Eminem, right? There's only one. There's only ever gonna be one fucking like one Eminem. Yeah, like others will be great in their own ways, but you know what I mean? Like Juice World
R.I.P.
isn't Eminem and Eminem isn't Juice World. They're great in their own ways, stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? So
Let me
I
get that
feel like
studio, Dylan. See what happens.
I feel like you have, but that's what I mean. I feel like you have the potential to have that level of greatness that you yourself look up to, and because I know like those you know Juice and M are like big inspirations for you, and I know like
R.I.P. Juice.
especially Juice World, because you've said that many times, and like you have that level of, I think you have that level of passion, that level of like drive. I think it's just like something happens when someone becomes famous, where they be just like, or not becomes famous, but like starts being, you know, starts out their trajectory on that path where they get like so dialed in. And I think that's what's really like so unique about, in particular, Juice World and M is like, and you watch a million interviews and a lot of people all say the same shit about like working with those two people in the studio is different than working with anybody else in the industry. And everybody, you watch any fucking interview with anybody on YouTube, they'll tell you that, because they're so particular, they're so they're so driven, they're so focused, and they're so like very meticulous down to the last detail. And that, a lot of that I see in you. And that's why I say like you have that, like whatever that thing is, that like very meticulous, like down to the last detail, like driven fucking, and you treat it like, and everybody will say this about M too, is like they always said like he treats it like a job, 9 to 5. Like he actually goes into the studio 9, clocks out at 5, like that kind of shit. But I mean, like mentally, you treat it like a job, and you treat it like it's more than your job. It's your life. You know what I mean? And I really, that's what I see in you, and that's what I mean when I kind of say that. I was hyping you up and kind of being a little goofy, but like I do. That's kind of what I mean when I say that though, from a real on a real note. Um,
I get you. I get you.
but anyway, um, you have been talking to me about this particular piece.
Yeah, this is a
Um,
difficult. This is a new style that I'm
Now I'm
trying.
so you sent me two pieces, right?
Yep.
Obviously, one of them is something that you're um hesitant about, that you've been working on, that you've been cooking. And
Yep. It's
anytime
done
I
now
see
though.
you cooking like this, it's always gonna be fire. So like, I don't even want you to doubt yourself. I know it's gonna be fire. But so which one was that? Is that
Movement. It's gonna be the first one I
movement?
do
All
too.
right, movement is the first one you're gonna. All right, and then the other
Gun
one, Gunstruck,
Gunstruck finished.
which
It's a finished
is
piece.
is a completed version of one you've done in the past couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like two weeks ago or something like that. Because you couldn't
No,
do it last week because you got cut off because your phone died. It was literally at 3%, and we got fucking talking and whatever. So it
I
must have
don't
been
think I
like,
did it the. It's probably been about 3 or 4.
yeah, something like
Cause
that.
it's been
Oh,
a
maybe
minute.
you did it. Maybe you did it on the deep cuts episode. I'm not sure because the deep cuts episode came out live a few weeks ago. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But all right, bro. So you're gonna go into the new one first. Movement.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right, man. I'm gonna drop myself out of here, and I'll let you get to it.
Started off right and let that hand start marking scars across the money when I hear those blue bands talking. Black across the page when the pen keeps on walking. You don't hear the voices I blank out when the whispers are assaulting. Gonna crash out cause that bitch keeps on talking. Rack the magazines across my chest like it was war on the market. And you're the fucking target. Hate the way you're flocking. It makes me nervous when the company keeps enlarging. Spray the drum into the crowd like the Joker started rising. The villain arc is starting. Barking out the orders like the hounds are off their collars. I'm just getting larger. Hatred out my voice like a motherfucking monster. Demons on my shoulder telling me I'm hostile. So look me in the eyes and watch the knife move. It's intentional. I'm so despicable. Yes, I'm literal. Always come fucking continual and unfucking breakable. And it's through the chest till the heart becomes intangible. Popping off just like an Adderall. I feel unfucking touchable. Making words to make you feel unfucking comfortable. I am not comparable. I'll switch it up since I'll switch it up to sound so incredible. I change the wave I ride so easily. It's like a tidal rage of blackened hate to satiate my latest phase. Crazy dreams of chloroform around your nose so I can make you feel compatible. Wait, you'll never be compatible. Move my arms so fucking lateral you could see inside the barrel of a problem solver. I have a troubled auger, like his bullets are rubble when I fire blindly, but I'll still hit a fucking mark like my eyes are deadlocked. See the skull spin like it's a fucking dreadlock. I'm trying to be out of pocket, strangling the brain right out of its fucking socket. Wait, I cuss too much. I'll dial it back and stick it in my pocket. Go along with the verses with grace like my integrity overcomes my complexity. I directly see the ghost of perfection like it's a broken reflection. Like it's perfect for the thought that something without flaw doesn't exist yet. I refuse to resist that idea that maybe the flaw is simply perfection, bitch. Started off right. Started off right and let the hand start marking scars across the money when I hear those blue bands talking, black across the page when the pen keeps on walking. I'm just getting larger, hatred out my voice like a motherfucking monster, demons on my shoulder telling me I'm hostile. So look me in the eyes and watch the knife move. I'm not docile. I emphasize with violence like a scream to my music. I'm full of vile juices. The spit that leaves my lips is controlling, brainwashed, drooling. Hate clash scenes are confusing. These words you're hearing now are encoded so you lose me, like you're lost in the sauce. So let me get back to amusing. It's intentional. I'm so despicable. Yes, I'm literal. Always come fucking continual and I'm fucking breakable. And it's through the chest until the heart becomes intangible. I'm unimaginable. Keeping up with me isn't for the weak. You'll get lost quick like there's sand that sinks beneath your feet. I'm back on that bullshit. What I've worked on is my fucking achievement. Don't doubt me for a minute or you'll find your face in that fucking cement. This is my fucking movement. Watch it go past like it's a trailer for my movie. I carry all them weights on my trailer connected to my hitch. Watch as my scene start to get glitch. Voodoo on my pages like it's possessed by a witch, then super powered by the lich. You could call my book of rhymes an adventure time, but really I'm just chewing these words like it's the amazing world of Gumball. I'm chasing the fucking mouse like I'm a cat with a hammer and lighting the dynamite because I'm tired of the hole in my wall, always drinking the milk in my bowl. This is the moment the cycle restarts. My eyes dart to the wall to see sudden shadows move to the music. I'd halt for a breath, but my lungs are collapsing under the weight of my trailer. I disconnect the hitch, but I'm moving so fast I don't want to slam my foot on the brakes because I'm late for the party. Once I arrive, I look around and see that it's all imaginary and repeat the beginning like these last three verses simply had no meaning. I'll start it off right and let the hand start marking. Scars across the money when I hear those blue bands talking. Black across the page when the pen keeps on walking. You don't hear the voices I blink out when the whispers are assaulting. Gonna crash out cause that bitch keeps on talking. You don't see the path I've been walking. All these fucking voices, I hear them like all the volume started blasting, a curse that's everlasting. Tired of the hate on repeat like the metronome keeps on ticking. Words chosen for the movement, but you don't see the progress or the footsteps that I follow. Lost like the order I laid out is imperfect because I refuse to resist the idea that maybe the flaw is simply a perfection, bitch.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it. That was
Okay,
it.
all right. I want to make sure. I wanted to make sure. I was like, all right. Yo,
Dude, that was so
that was
difficult.
and I'm glad that was it too because that was a dope last line too. Um, I like that, man. Yo, I don't know why you were nervous, and I get why it's kind of hard. Like, I feel the I feel the music where there isn't music. You know what I mean? Like the flow, and you did a good job of like writing that in there, and that definitely is the type of song that needs music. It undoubtedly
Yeah,
like
no.
that
It's
flow
that was
needs,
so hard. That was so
but
hard
it's still
acapella.
no. You still did it. You still did it justice, and I still like what you were going for. The whole point is what you were going for came through and came across, and I
That's
understood
all
it.
I
So
was worried about, to be
you know
honest.
what I mean. So as long as the viewer, or the audience or whatever, which at the moment is me and whoever else, is understanding what is supposed to be coming across. Like, it's understood that it is a rough draft. It is understood that it is not like a mixed and mastered fucking production. You know what I
Brand
mean?
new.
It's understood that it's a fucking, this is essentially a Zoom call, you know? But the fact that on essentially what is a Zoom call, is the tone and the tonality and just the flow and everything you were going for came across. And I really love the switch up too. You know what I mean? Like where you go from that flow back into your now it was kind of more of your normal cadence, but more of like a subdued, more conversational kind of cadence. You know what I mean? More not conversational, but just more maybe therapeutically, like just subdued. Not as aggressive, but like more into your normal style. And then you go back into this kind of like I don't even know what to call that flow.
That's
But
one. That's I don't either.
it's gonna get stuck in my head, and I'm gonna start. I actually have something that I was toying with. Remind me after we're done with the show that I wanted to send it to you, and I'll send it to you before I go to bed.
All
Because
right, bet.
it literally just reminded me of something I was working on. That's kind of like a different flow switch up. But no,
Actually,
I like when you fucking play with different flows, bro.
I do that's I ain't because that's so like beyond my norm. Trying to do it like that, and if you want to be honest, you inspired that because I remember you sent me a couple of pieces where you'll stretch out like an A or an O, right? And I was like, I kind of started fucking with it because I was just going back through all of our shit, and I was like, I kind of want to do something that uses that kind of concept, and so that's what I tried doing, dude. And that's such a hard. That's hard. It was difficult.
Yo, I do that shit all the time, and it's weird because like where you say it's difficult for me, it's kind of like a go-to is like to stretch out vowels to kind of like get the sound that I'm looking for
Yeah,
because like I can't, and it's weird because like it's like okay, I can't think of anything that rhymes, so I'm gonna stretch this vowel out until it rhymes with what the fuck I was trying to say. You know what I mean? And I just do
yeah.
it subconsciously at this time. I don't even think about it. But I
That
get
was
what
the
you're
first time
saying.
I
It's
even
like
tried.
it, yeah, it can. It's and it's weird because like when I try some of your techniques, they're hard for me, but for you, it's like they come naturally because that's just like your technique. Like that's how your brain works, and
Mm.
that's I love the psychology aspect of writing and how like our words and how we put them together. Excuse me. Our words and how we put them together are directly affected by our personality and our different experiences and shit like that, you know.
You know,
But yeah, no, that was a dope piece, man. I really like that. And I would really as much as like I do I do love it and I love the again, I want to see that with music. We got to fucking get that in the studio for sure.
dude, I ain't had to, like, I don't know. That's such an abnormal switch up because usually I'm really good at like just flowing into the next how I want, right? But after stretching out and then like going back to that condensed form, switching between that is it was made my brain fart several times. It was fucking. I was, I did it perfectly when I was rehearsing it.
No, of course you always like when you're doing it to yourself, you're always and then you try to when I try to send you a voice message, sometimes like and not all the time, but like sometimes you notice like you see in the voice message like above it there'll be two deleted messages or something or like one deleted message like because I tried it twice. I'm like, that doesn't sound that sounds like shit. I don't wanna I ain't gonna send this, so I like delete it and fucking record it again. Like I'm always so particular when I'm sending it to somebody or like performing or whatever. I get you. I feel it. But you did a good job. Like honestly, I can only think of like one time you fucked up and you got like right back on. Like you literally was just like this one line right in the first flow switch up where you flipped
I'm
back
pretty sure I
and
said something like "fuck." I
you're like
said something, dude.
you're like oh shit and then you like yeah you got it back though and it was good and you did a good job, man. It was good. For
Fuck
sure.
yeah, I appreciate you.
And with that being said, I'm gonna bring up Miss Skedaddle over here.
Oh,
Hey. And what did you think of my man's piece?
definitely a different like flow style for you, which I loved. As someone who like has a hard time processing the fast-paced words, it was way easier for me to like process what you were saying. The wait, I cussed too much. Made me giggle. Made me hardcore giggle when you were like, "Wait, I cussed too much. Let me put it in my pocket and tune it down or something."
And dial it back. I
It
didn't
wasn't
cuss
word for
until
word.
like
Dial it back.
yeah, and then I didn't, and then I stopped cussing a whole bunch, and then except for that whole perfection bitch type thing, and then even then after that, like I'm back on my bullshit, and I started fucking going off even.
When and for like that's like for that like
I
scene like if it
know what
was like a
happened.
music video, what I imagine was just like you had like the middle finger like turned upside down and you turn it up and then you put it in your pocket. Like
That's so clever, actually. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind.
you know what I mean? Because like
Yeah.
the way the scheme works, like you're like talk like the way you're talking about volume and then turning it up, turning it like you ever heard that like is it too it's not too loud or too quiet for you? Let me turn it
Is it
up
too loud for you?
and then fucking stick it in
Oh,
my
I've
pocket.
always heard. Is it too
Oh
loud
wait
for you?
wait oh hold on, I got something in my pocket. Oh shit! I got two of them.
My favorite's the.
I'm such a child. Sorry, go ahead.
I just the. That's my favorite.
Yeah, no,
Also,
that
I might
piece
have a
was
little bit of a delay because I'm dying.
yeah, maybe there is a little bit of a delay. Did you just hear that now?
I was I It's been okay for me.
Yep. I have poop internet at the moment.
It's okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it.
The poopiest of poop internet. Like right now, I can't see or hear Dylan. There we go. Now I can.
She's got calm ass. That was horrible. That wasn't even good. I'm not. You see now, that's what my brain does. It starts to think of more. I'm trying to think of one for Xfinity, and I can't. I'm not doing it.
Oh, Comcast. Oh.
Anyway,
Give me a second.
moving on with the show. I'm gonna have my man do his second piece here.
Oh yeah, we're doing 2. Oh yeah, okay, I got you. I'm
What do
ready.
you
I'm
mean?
ready.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
ready.
we're doing since the dawn
No,
of
I
time.
know. I'm not. You're
The
doing it back to
dawn of
back.
time
I forgot you were doing it
Lostboys
back
universe.
to back. Oh.
Since the dawn of time in the Lostboys universe, we have done 2 pieces, my man.
I know that. I know. I meant back to back. I forget that it's been switched up, but
I'm
I got
sorry.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
I
ready
got
for
you.
it though.
Well,
I'm ready for it. This one,
no.
this one's perverted as fuck. This is the dirtiest song I think I ever wrote.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Now see, yo, all right. You people are gonna make me go into the vault. I'm telling you. Yo, I was talking to another artist who was like suddenly jumped into like erotic poetry out of nowhere and was like super good at it, and I was like, what the fuck? But anyway,
This one is gonna be Gunstruck. It's a play on Love Struck. Uh, it's if you really listen, it's pretty it's pretty out there. It's pretty.
all right. Wait, hold on. This is a completed. I think you said before, right before we're
Yeah,
backstage. This is a completed version of something I have heard before, though, right? A few
it
weeks
is.
ago.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the finished version.
Now I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure. Still can't remember, bro. I'm pretty sure it was on the fucking either the Deep Cuts episode or I don't know, but I'm sure I'll recognize it as soon as you spit the first line. So I'm excited to hear this. I'm just gonna let you get to it.
I'm at the pinnacle atop the tower of hatred. I'm blanking the thoughts till I feel I've projected my ridicule. I don't feel so minuscule looking down at the paper, releasing emotion to soothe my commotion when contortions are rapid, blowing through sanity like it's fuel for explosions. Light the match and watch when I destroy the earth like it was already rubble when I returned it to dust. These troubled thoughts that are fucked, like an ash went up and I decided it's ready to combust shit. I'll shake off all of the rust, right? Like I'm beginning to nut, like these words are the slut, like I took the ear and spoke enough, you could feel that hand starting to touch. Oops. Perversion's emerging. I'm lurking with guns up till your body is shaking. Stroke back chambers till the gunpowder starts burning. Churning the magazine till your stomach starts yearning like you want the bullets I'm holding. I'm at the pinnacle atop the tower of hatred. I'm blanking the thoughts till I feel I've projected my ridicule. I'm indescribable, indestructible when I'm on a warpath pursuing my crucible. Inconceivable when I speak, so don't try to understand all my principles. When I yell out that I'm continuously consistent, it'll shake the earth and shatter all of its minerals I'm literal, always so serious like a joker to kings till that throne breaks and I have a court bowing on knees. I'm sowing the dream like it stitches the flesh. Sacrifice skin to show my lust comes like a sin. Don't listen in too closely or you'll feel that gun start again. Bang, bang, bang into your belly. Feel your lips start to grin. Feel your chest start to bow to my whim. Gun struck from the chamber I wield. It'll have your mind starting to bend. Eyes roll back like we fucked from the voices I send. Oops. Back to the tower I've been, like a tarot reading. I'm destructing the pen, but constraining the page like it's a wage for the rage, a cage for the crazed, a blaze to the mass. I watch for the time like it's a sign to the crime, a fine for the mind, a line for the thrill, and a pill for the chills. I'm at the pinnacle atop the tower of hatred. I'm blanking the thoughts till I feel I've projected my ridicule. I'm rising from hell, and those demons I've lived are climbing my building. I'm tired of fighting with hands, banned from a pen. Each blow that I land are impacts you'd hear like echoes of war. My horsemen of glory are soldiers of victory, an army I built in the mirror of man. Your gun struck like the glove that I send, that dumb luck when the bullets don't land. Hand in hand like the click you hear when the cylinder clicks in, that bounce of joy when the barrel lifts and releases the sin. You don't understand the content that I blend. Metaphors blasted like blanks to signify the hatred within. Shit. I'll shake off all of the rust, right like I'm beginning to nut, like these words are the slut, like I took the ear and spoken enough you could feel the hand starting to touch, these perversions emerging. I'm lurking with guns up till your body is shaking, stroked back chambers till the gunpowder starts burning, churning the magazine till your stomach starts yearning, like you want the bullet I'm holding. I'm sewing the dream like it stitches to flesh, sacrifice skin to show my lust comes like a sin. Don't listen in too closely or you'll feel that gun start again. Bang, bang, bang into your belly, feel your lips start to grin, feel your chest start to bow to my whim. Gun struck from the chamber I wield, it'll have your mind starting to bend. Eyes roll back like we fucked from the voices I send. I'm atop the tower of hatred. I blanked the thought and projected my ridicule, belly full of sin like a birth of a broken man. Oh.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, yeah, bro. You took that fucking, yeah, you took that shit to town. You took that shit to Pound Town.
I swear to God.
You took that, yeah. You took that shit to Pound Town. I don't know what else to say, bro. Yo, that definitely was the deep cut episode. And I remember exactly, yo, as soon as you started, like I said, as soon as you started, I remember exactly the piece. And like, I remember that. I don't remember exactly what I said about it on the deep cuts episode, but I do remember it being like, yo, he's got like, this is like one of the more creative, like, and don't get me wrong, like all your pieces are very creative, but like just as far as concept, and then delivery, it was like, wow. I was like, yo, this is a very interesting, intriguing concept, and I love what he did with it. Like that, I remember having those feelings when you did it the first time too, and just like, you know, because you are always very, very vivid and very visceral with your imagery and your metaphors. But yeah, no, I think there was like just something special about this piece that like you really, like obviously like it was raw, like in a sexual
Raw
sense,
dog.
but yeah, raw dog. Yeah. Yo, but it was like it was raw, but like it was also like I loved what you were doing with the flipping, like the metaphor, you know, between sex and violence, and then your you know struggles and your like your creativity, and like using them with like I just loved the flip and the metaphor of everything you did, more so than like, I don't know, I just really loved the concept and how you stuck to the concept and like delivered on each like metaphor throughout, you know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of your pieces, right, they have a lot of different like heavy, intricate metaphors that make you think in them. But what this one did, I think, is it just like took like this I don't know, you just had this like, I felt like going into this piece, you were focused and had like this very intentional like concept and framework of what you wanted to build. And it like kind of comes through in like the way all the metaphors are written, and the way it wraps back up at the end, and just the way it's written. I feel like it has a construct. You went into it with a constructive plan. Am I warm? Am I
Yeah,
close? Was it how much of this was like build as you go, and how much of this was like, okay, you had a framework of what you wanted?
so okay. This is probably one of the very rare pieces that go off brand to my epic, quote unquote, that I have going on with the rest. This is like the footnote. You know what I mean? So going into this, I seen a movie, right, and this dude kept repeating this line about being love struck, and I'm like, well, I hear that all the time, like people being love struck. So like, man, what can I do with that? Because I don't know, I just want to do something with it. And at the time, I was writing a song called Revolver, which I also did, and I'm like, I was really into like gun metaphors. So I'm like, I'm gonna just put gunstruck, and then I'm gonna make, it'd be really, uh, I'm a fuck you with my gun type thing, you know.
Right.
So
And that's and I think something I said when you first did it on the deep cut was like, you hear a lot of rap that's about sex and drugs, but what you did with that particular concept, you did it in a different way than any other way that I've kind of heard it in rap before. You know what I mean? I've obviously heard sex and drugs referenced my entire life in rap music. It's like one of the main cores of what rap music is. But I think that you still and that's proof that an old concept that has been used a million times can still have life, right? There's more fruit in the tree. There's more, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it can still quote unquote bear fruit and an idea like that concept. And that's why, and I get a lot of, and a lot of things that are a lot of songs nowadays, especially like mumble rap and shit like that, that are all about sex and
I
drugs.
got
It's
money, I
become
got
kind of
pose, I got
right.
rubies
It's
on it.
exactly. It's become just like a broken record almost. And like, it's like,
Hmm.
I'm just tired of hearing about it. And it's like kind of sickening. It's just like, all right, we get it. No one cares. But
Everybody's doing it.
no, yeah, and I think that the way you took that, it was something that everybody's doing, and we're just kind of sick of fucking hearing, and you use those, and you made something that's still like really fucking good, in my opinion. That it just shows that like an old, worn out idea that everybody's sick of, if you have the right artist with enough talent, can still bring that idea to life and make it, a good song and a good piece of art. And that goes to show though both that side of the argument and your talent, personal talent as an artist, because like I said, it comes down to the talent of an artist to bring an old quote unquote shitty idea or whatever to life and make it their own and make it, and that's I would say sometimes harder than creating a new idea or using something that hasn't been used a million times, because now you have to figure out a new angle that people haven't used because it has been used a million times. It's like discovering a new part of the world. It's almost impossible because, or is impossible because everyone's discovered the world. So it's harder. And I think that you did a great job of kind of discovering your own world in that piece. Um,
Fuck yeah,
yeah, bro.
no. I'm sorry, no, that was I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I saw
But
you.
no,
It's good.
it's actually it's low key one of my more favorite pieces because it's so different. Like because I rarely write out of my comfort zone, and that's like a big piece that's out of my comfort zone. I'm so used to writing like alongside the previous, you know, work of art that I've done. And I've been trying to kind of get out of that box for a bit because I have like a writer's block around my epic right now, and I can't figure out what to do next with it because I don't want to end it yet, but I might have to. I might have to start writing things that are a little outside of the epic that I'm trying to
Well,
get in there.
that's why people make albums, bro.
That's facts
I
as
mean,
fuck, bro. You didn't have to just hit me in the face with facts like that. Now I'm embarrassed. No, I'm
sorry.
just,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I'm
I
just
mean, that's
playing.
why people make albums, because it's like, oh, I'm done with this concept. Maybe I'm gonna move on to another concept. That's like the whole
Yeah,
idea behind albums, and it's like, yeah, I get what you mean. You got an odyssey, an epic, like a story. But
I know, and
like,
I don't
yo,
want it to end.
Even Homer wrote the fucking Iliad too. Did anyone did you forget about the Iliad? He read the
Yeah, that's a
Iliad
good
and the
point.
Odyssey. I'm sure he wrote other works too that I
Just
don't even
get it.
like, that I can't even name and don't remember. I'm sure I knew at one point if did Homer. I should look. I should see. That's why we need Brandon, bro. Brandon would be here. I could be like, Brandon, look it up. Did Homer fucking write something else besides the Odyssey and the Iliad? But
Yeah,
again,
he did.
even
I don't know what
but
it's called.
that's what.
Oh, my
That's what.
phone
Yeah,
said.
I mean, he again. He was like. That's what I mean. Like he was a poet. Like he wrote other shit besides just the Odyssey and the Iliad, and that's the whole point. It's like, yeah, like these are great, and you can do these, but you can also do other stuff. Like there's never anything saying you can't do
Yeah,
other stuff.
no, I know. I've actually been writing a lot of things that are out of it. So like I'm kind of getting out of the block. Like the movement one, that the reason why I wanted to change the style because I thought maybe I should change the style, maybe I'll be able to get out of this funk, and it kind of worked because I have a whole bunch of ideas that I was going to use that concept. I just gotta practice. You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah, no, I had one again, and I'm not gonna do it here because I have like two lines written, and they're not like I'm playing with a certain a certain flow, and a lot of what I do when I write, and I'm sure I've like told you was that a good one? Yeah, that face. Oh my god, that face.
Dude, I got Canadian. Did you see me swig it? I don't know if that was on camera or not.
Oh yeah, you're
Uh,
fucking
ugh.
you're
I'm sorry.
you're all right.
Ugh. It
You gonna
ain't
be all right?
good.
You gonna live? You
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
live?
all right. I'm gonna do something. Oh, it hit my
Yeah.
stomach.
Oof.
All right, I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm good.
I can almost feel that heartburn right now that
Mm.
you have right in the middle of your chest,
I
right
felt
in
that
your
go all.
sternum, right there. Yep.
Oh.
Right. And you
Oh.
got that. Yeah. Nah,
Oh.
I feel you, bro. It's okay. You'll get through it.
This
You'll
is.
live. You'll live. You'll learn. You'll,
I'm good now. I hit
you'll
a vape
be
and taste.
you'll hate yourself in the morning a little more. It's okay.
I don't get hungover. I'm blessed.
You fucking motherfucker. All right. Well, you know, hey, hey, but anyway, that was a dope piece, and I want to see what Skedaddle thought about it. She's just staring blankly at the camera. Did you die?
Sorry, I was completely
He's
zoned out.
alive.
My bad.
But
Oh
I
fuck,
was
fuck,
doing
fuck, fuck.
I was doing the Chinese man from
Shit.
The Hangover. But did you die?
Fucking bar of the century, like the word, like I was about to nut in the words of my slut.
Oh, like I'm
Fucking loved
beginning to
it.
nut. Like
Fucking
these
loved
words
that
are the
one.
slut. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
No, that's why I loved
Yes,
it.
yes,
I
yes.
loved it.
Fuck yeah.
I loved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking,
the
that was
way
awesome.
the
That
flip
was
of the
awesome. That was
metaphor.
gnarly.
I had and I think it was oh fuck. There was this one Eminem song where he
Come here,
was
little titties on my lap. Guess. No, I'm
no,
sorry, that
there's
wasn't
like
it.
this
But like,
and actually he has multiple, but there's like this there's one Eminem song that I'm struggling to pull out of the depths of my mind where it sounds like he's talking to a girl the entire time, and then like it
can't be your
Superman.
I
your
don't know. It becomes
Superman.
obvious that he's not talking to a girl. He's talking to like hip hop as like an entity, like as a
Oh,
and I feel like
oh,
he's done it multiple times in multiple songs too. And now that I'm
oh
thinking about
man.
it, he has done it multiple times in multiple different songs. And now I can't think of which one I was trying to think of, but
There's too many.
it's too many. Well, okay, 25 to Life, but that's not the one I was trying to think of. But that's one of the ones that it's not. He's not talking to a girl. He's talking to hip hop, like as a yeah. Go back and listen to 25 to Life. You didn't know that? That's why.
No, dude,
Yeah, bro.
I got afterburn from that. It was whiskey.
Oh, you fucking afterburns. Listen, you. Never mind. We'll talk after. Anyway, yeah, I don't want the internet to come after me again for fucking taking one sip of whiskey. By the way, I've been trying to like that's I do get hangovers, and that is part of the reason why I've been trying to, especially like hard liquor. Like I'll still like have a beer here and there too, but like lately I've been trying to like ease up on all the whiskey kicks. I can drink mad whiskey, and
So
I
I will
drank
drink you under
like
the table.
You're
one
not
point.
helping your case, Dylan.
No, yeah. See, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, don't you're dragging me into this hole. But no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like at one point though, not like recently, but at one point I could drink like just I don't know, man. I don't.
I think
never
they
mind.
have a word for that.
I could drink. There's
I
there
think
no.
they
I
have
could
a
drink
word
like
for that.
no. There's a word. No, there is a word. I'm struggling.
Alcoholism.
A handle?
Yeah, I think
That
that
was
might
the word
be
I was
it.
thinking
I
of.
think that might be it. I think that might be the word I'm
Handle or
looking for.
alcoholism?
I thought I was the one getting drunk.
I could drink
What's
like
going on, Dylan?
the what's it called alcoholic. I think that might be it. No, but on a real note, I do get hangovers and I didn't used to, and that is one of the very very many reasons why I have decided to stop drinking. So that kind of, especially that kind of fucking shit, because that shit'll, oh man, no. I like
the
that's what I
burps.
mean. Like when I say I can feel that fucking chest burn, I'm like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm doing it no
I
chaser.
don't miss that. I don't miss that at all. Like, fuck it. Yeah, that's one of the things. Like because, and for me, like hangovers isn't like a headache. Usually, it's like usually like that fucking like heartburn, like throat burn, and it's like fuck, like you know what I mean. And it's like fuck that. I don't know. I don't know. Be like and I don't know. Beer doesn't make me like
I like
feel like
Corona.
I just drank a vat of acid. I don't know. Once I turned, for some reason, once I turned like 22, I just started getting mad hangovers, and I was like, "What is this? What is this? Age? What is age? I don't want age. I don't know.
I'm about
I
to
don't know.
put
And
you on mute.
I know I'm only 23, but like for some reason through my whole teenage years, I didn't get hangovers, and I was just like you. You were like, I was like, I'm blessed. I don't even fucking.
That's why you get
I can fucking drink all the fucking whiskey I want, and not even.
Dude,
And now I'm like, oh, now it hurts me. It hurts.
I'll
It hurts me.
probably drink everybody on your show under the table.
Dude, I've got some rugged motherfuckers on my show. Don't you
I
count
know
these
you
people out?
I'm
Count these boys out,
dude,
these
I'm
lost boys and
challenging.
girls.
I'm challenging
No,
every
you
lost
have
boy right
never
now that I will drink
included
you
me,
under the
my
table.
friend.
Listen,
What?
man, Jack's from Lithuania. Just by his accent, I can tell that boy can put him down.
I'll down this whole bottle.
If Jack,
and not be
if you're
drunk.
watching this, if you're watching this, we know that you're gonna come
I
and
see you.
We
I
need
see
to
you.
no. Yeah, I see you, but no, dude, don't challenge anyone from Europe to a drinking contest, bro. He lives
it's dangerous.
in the UK. He lives in the UK. Enough said. Enough said.
I've always wanted
If
to
you
see if I could outdrink a German.
what
No, you can't.
I'm okay. I'm Irish, so
Easy
fuck
question.
around and
No.
find out.
Run them hands. Run them hands.
I'm Irish and Native American. I'm
What does
fucked on
this
both
show
sides.
become? What does this
There's
show
alcoholism
become?
on both sides.
Alcoholism.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get off of the alcoholism.
Yeah, we got
and,
some art to look at.
Get back to the artism.
There you go.
I hate
Good wordplay. I like it.
No, I'm never saying that joke again. That joke is
Nope.
like
It's gonna live
joke's
rent free.
borderline. That joke's borderline. Take me off the air. So we're not doing that
Nope.
joke again.
It's living rent free in my head at this point forward, Dylan. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna share that clip. I clipped you.
What did I miss? The
Anyway.
cameras came off for a second.
Let's move on. Let's move on to my girl Skedaddle. She is a like fucking 6-time Lost Boys champion of the world. No, she's amazing though. We don't have a championship, but she's amazing. She makes amazing art. She is commissioned, so you can pay her to make amazing art for you if you'd like. And here's some places you can go find her. They are loading on my screen. I know there's Instagram and okay, so Instagram is at x.skedaddles.art.x. That's skedaddles is SKEDADDLES dot art dot x. And then on Twitter you can follow her at skedaddles_art. And I am going to play her clip so you can actually see all that information for yourself, or play her flyer clip. I don't know. There you go. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hey, what up?
So, I will preface this by saying my internet shit, and it keeps like cutting yours out completely. So if I get like lost in the middle of a conversation, it's because I lost you for a second. But
It's all right. It's
yep,
all right.
we're doing it right now. God damn it.
Upside to that is that
There we go.
that I have your pieces recorded natively here so I can play them.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God. And I do also want to add that I am not really active on Twitter anymore because I'm not going to support someone who did a salute twice on Inauguration Day. So, but what I did, like what I lack in Twitter, I now made a TikTok where I'm posting my speed paints and stuff. So that will be set up the next time I come on here.
Okay.
So yeah, the Twitter's no bueno anymore. No Twitter.
No bueno. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So TikTok and Instagram.
Yes. I don't have like the TikTok fully set up yet. I do have a few videos posted, but I don't have it set up the way I want it to be. That's why I didn't get it this time. God damn it! I did it again.
I want to. Well. If we're doing that, I want to be clear. I don't necessarily support Zuckerberg just because I use his platform. But I mean, fuck Zuckerberg. But I'm still gonna use your platform. You dirty motherfucker. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, imagine I just see the Facebook thing just drop off, and I just get kicked. Whatever. Hey, it's all right. Anyway, thank you for coming back. Welcome, back to the show. I don't know how long it's been since you've been here, but you have something new, which is really I'm really fucking excited about these. And because me, like when you sent them to me, it was it immediately caught my eye. I was like, oh wow, this is like really fucking interesting, and like I feel like people will be like really excited to see these. So you want to go ahead and tell us what the surprise is? You're still going to be showing us art, but like tell us a little bit about what we're going to see before we see it.
Okay, I'm going to assume you just asked me to talk about it.
Am I muted?
Your camera cut off for a second. No, your camera cut off for a second, and all I heard was like the end of that.
Yeah. No. Yep. Yeah. You're right though. I was going to ask you to talk about it and tell us, I guess, a little bit about what the surprise is, for your art tonight. What we're going to be seeing.
Well, I got a better quality equipment to draw with, so now I can make speed paints. So now you get to see it all in action.
So to be clear,
the surprise was.
So we get to see from start to finish how the piece is created. which I think is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And so we have two of them here. Which one did you want to start off with?
Probably the pirate lady. I really hope you can hear me right now. Probably the pirate lady, because like everyone, yeah, pirates perseveres. Because it's more my style, and I want to end with a bang.
All right. We are going to. I'm gonna try to get that up for you, and all right. And 3, 2. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take us off the screen while I play it, and then put us back up afterwards. So that was the Pirates Perseverance, and that was sick. And I don't mean to gloat, but I think I picked some dope ass that music went so well with your style and your drawing and just everything. But like, yo, that was so sick, and I'm so glad you're able to do these recordings now. I love seeing the process. And yeah, obviously you don't have to talk about it like in detail. It goes through each step. Oh, sorry, what?
I keep losing, like the camera keeps going off, but we're back. We're back.
Shit.
We're in motion. We're
Glitching.
I've been like obsessed with
Like Caleb said in his fucking in his thing, glitching. Yeah, I caught that line. That was dope. We good? Yeah, I can hear you now. Kind of. We're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, all right. We're just delayed. It's all right.
Anyway,
we just have autism. That's the last time, I swear. It's the last time, I swear. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not much.
So
sorry, I'm trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah.
I've just been obsessed with pirate shanties recently. That's why I made that one.
You've been listening to pirate shanties?
Yes.
I love that shit. Yeah, honestly,
it's the only thing I'm listening to recently.
That's crazy. I actually have a friend that like I've known. He's actually like my like oldest friend. I've known him for so long, and he like is one of the only people I know that actually listens to that. But he sent me a couple, and I was like, "Yo, this actually goes hard." I was like, "Yo, that like yo ho, like that deep, like it sounds like their throat is like a horn that they're blowing, like oh, like I don't even know how to like it's like it like vibrates."
You're talking about Hoist the Colors, right?
I don't know, but he sent me a couple. Like there's one band in particular. I'm gonna have to get the name of it and send it to you. But like, there's like a couple bands that are like rock bands, but they're pirate rock bands, and they just make like shanty fucking music, and it's amazing. And I think they're Irish or they're
one of them,
or they're Scandinavian or some shit like that, and they're just fucking amazing. Like most of them are baritone. singers, obviously, and it's just like this amazing like vibrating baritone. That's like I was like, yo, this shit goes hard, bro, for real. I play this game. I don't know if you've played Sea of Thieves, but like I played that you play that shit when you're playing
Yes.
Sea of Thieves, like it makes you feel like a real pirate. Like I'm I'm gonna go drink some mead and fucking swashbuckle some lads or something. I don't know. Um I don't know.
Like they both
Slash
on primal rage
swashbuckle
in
some
you.
lads
My
with my
favorite right now.
letter opener.
My favorite shanty right now is called Twiddle by the Misbehaving Maidens, and I can't tell if it's about lesbian sex or female masturbation or both, but it's fucking awesome.
A pirate shanty about lesbian sex and female masturbation, huh? That sound, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like something I could get into. I'm gonna call me crazy. Call me crazy. Sounds like something I could get into. Not gonna lie. Piques my interest just a
I
little
suggest
bit.
giving it a look up because it's fucking funny.
These hoes. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
Sounds-
rifling.
I'm gonna get so canceled between the freaking yeah.
That doesn't help.
Oh, yo, no, but that piece super dope. I love the vibe. I love how it's, and I don't know how many people know it. Like I can play it again too. But actually, is it? I wonder if there's a way to play it and pause it on the fucking on this picture of it. I'm not sure if there is, so I don't want to fuck with it. But I love how you like the way you shaded the dirt and made her kind of like dirty and grimy and like she's been working on a fucking like, you know.
They ain't got no bath in there.
Yeah, no, they're drinking literally. Okay, like the reason they drank so much mead and swilled so much, like for real, the reason they drank so much fucking alcohol is because the water was too dirty to drink. There was piss and shit and everything and fucking yeah, all the water was way too dirty to drink, so they just fucking made fucking mead and a lot of what it did
Drink
when you
booze because they
fucking
thought that hydrated you.
well no, but
Um,
they also thought that it like killed bacteria when you made it into beer, and kind of I mean beer is kind of creating more bacteria, but whatever. The point is that like yeah, they drank a lot of alcohol because the water was all
it's
fucked up.
a non-dangerous bacteria.
Well, I mean,
No.
no, alcohol is still poisoning you. That's your body's being poisoned. That's like if you were given
Over time, yes,
if
but
you
it's not
if you
gonna
were
kill
given
you dead.
if you were given
I mean,
another kind of poison, it would make you high before it killed you because or like what people consider high, like it would disorient you, make you like dizzy and what depending on what the poison was. And like that's kind of what alcohol does to a certain extent. And it's like your body's way of letting you know, like, nah, bro, you fucked up. You're poison. You just put something in your body that's not supposed to
I
fucking
need
be
to get
there.
this out of me.
But yeah,
No
I
doubt,
mean, getting the way I heard it described one time is like getting drunk is like your body's way of like showing like I don't know like process like your body's way of like your brain processing that you're literally poisoning yourself almost. It's
yeah,
like
no, it's
did you
the
know a
effect of
dead
you
body?
metabolizing poison.
You know a dead body can get drunk. I learned this on a fucking and I learned this on a fictional show, but then went and did a whole bunch of fucking like real research on it. The cells in a body can still get drunk. And so I learned this because I was watching this show called Bones, and they had like this dead body submerged, and like scientist, he does like all these crazy experiments, and I know it sounds weird, but he dropped like a dead body in a vat of beer, and he was like monitoring it on some type of computer or whatever, and like your cells, yeah, your cells can still like get drunk technically. Your body is like your body
That's
can get
tough.
drunk without yeah. Yeah, without like you having consciousness, like without you being alive.
You can get drunk even after death.
That's yeah,
That's
it's
all
literally
right
it's
there.
if as not as I mean as long as the body has like decomposed, I'm sure. Like if it starts to decompose, I'm sure there's a level of like, okay,
Well, yeah.
you can't get you're not gonna get fucking like bones drunk,
But
but
like a
like I'm
just
saying
head
like
first.
if it's like yeah, um, and what which is like really fucking crazy, but I guess I understand it to a certain
It's kind of
extent.
creepy.
It's like yeah, that's anyway, I don't know how the fuck we got on that topic. Oh, we were talking about pirates swilling mead.
Pirates.
Anyway,
Well, next
my
week
man,
is a completely opposite. Like it's complete switch. Complete switch.
I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
I gotta bring him up.
I think Caleb's frozen. Are we just having shitty internet tonight? Because I think Caleb's frozen too. Yeah, he's frozen as fuck.
Potentially. Damn. Yeah, he's not even coming up on my end.
No, yeah, I can't even see him
That's
up
okay.
on here when I
We
click
can-
on the thing. Shit. All right. Well, we'll play your next one. I'm gonna do the same beat if that's cool. Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
the same
I'm-
rock and roll beat. And I will drop us out of here and get that up here. Yo, that for some reason I don't know how, but it kind of matched up, and I don't know what was going on. It kept like ending and then starting in a different. I don't know if that's just how it is, or if that's like a. I don't know.
well,
Did you hear that though?
You.
Did you hear how the
Sorry.
beat would keep like dropping out and then picking up in like a different cadence? Or was that just me?
Yeah. Yeah. I heard that too.
That was cool. Well, anyway, we forgot to. Oh my god, yo, shit. I got all fucking. It's because I don't have fucking Brandon here. I'm gonna blame it on that. But anyway, yo, this is. Can you pronounce it for me again?
Akatsuki. It's an Akatsuki clan cloud.
And it's
If you can't tell, I'm a weeb. And
it's a symbol. It's a symbol
I
from
have like severe art
Naruto,
block.
right? Sorry, what?
Yeah.
We have a delay. Go ahead and say what you said again.
If you can't tell, I'm a total weeb. So, and I had crazy art block. So, you could see I was just fucking with different textures and stuff that entire time, and it eventually came out cool.
Well, I mean, and I think that's like so where we sometimes we make like some of the coolest stuff is I'm actually hold on, I'm trying to get a solid because you sent me a solitary picture of this. Hold on. Um, and I like sometimes like especially you make some of the coolest stuff when you're just when you're kind of having a little block and you know, are just fucking around trying to like not necessarily work through the block, but just like, you know, do something. And I'll tell you, this is fucking dope. Obviously, it's not an original idea, but nevertheless, it's you brought it to life in like your own way, and I love I love how it's three.
Hold on. Hold on.
You're getting
There we
so
go.
good at that 3D kind of thing.
Thank you. I've been doing my damnedest.
So I'm trying to pause so that like we can both reply to each other without talking over each other.
For real.
Yeah, because I don't want to like.
Better internet this time.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. It always happens. As one time or another, either whether it's my internet or your internet or Caleb's or somebody else's, whatever. But no, I love this piece, and on behalf of my
shit internet for the night.
yeah. I love this piece on behalf of my sister, who is my way more of a Naruto fan than I am. She loves this piece as well, and like she was the one who told me what this thing was called that I can't even pronounce, and how that's how I got the name up here because I had to look it up. She told me all about this shit, and I've seen it before, obviously, but mostly like because I was buying her Naruto shit, or like I have seen a few episodes. Like I have seen some Naruto, but I'm not like a Naruto like a not I was more of like an Avatar and Ben 10 kind of kid. I don't know. I wasn't really like Naruto wasn't really my thing, but I think that symbol looks really fucking cool. And I really like the guy with the fucking like the eye patch, and he lifts it up and that thing is underneath it or whatever. I'm pretty sure, am I getting that right?
His name starts with a K.
There's one guy that has like he's hiding it, but he has like a death fucking
I cannot remember his name.
Like a crazy fucking eye underneath it, and he's like, you know, my sister's gonna come watch it. Like she's gonna hear me, and she's gonna come down here and just start kicking my ass.
The copycat jutsu, or the copycat.
Yeah, dude, he can copy like anything anybody does to like perfect, like exactly perfect the way they do it, and that's what makes him so good. And he like kicks everybody's ass. And he like, yeah. I know. I'm not very fucking Naruto. See, this is what I mean. They're gonna come for me. The fucking Narutoians are gonna come for me and fucking.
Come for your throat.
No, but I mean, I recognize the fucking. I don't know. Is that the same eye, or is there's a different? I don't know. There's a guy who.
I think that's the same eye.
All right. Well.
Sakura. Is that his name? Oh my god, I need sleep.
Yeah. They're gonna come for both of us now. What did you do? What did you do? Oh man.
Sasuke. His name is no.
Sasuke. No, yeah, Sasuke, the guy. No, I know.
I have
yeah. See,
the black-haired dude, right? That's Sasuke. Sakura is the pink-haired bitch. They don't have S names, okay?
There's too many S names with in them. Too many SA names. Which is it's fucking I don't know. That's part of the reason, like, and it's nothing like really against like their culture in particular, because like I said, I watched Avatar, but it's just for some reason the names. Obviously, Naruto is much more authentically Asian than like Avatar is made by Americans. Like a lot of the people on Avatar's team are American.
You know, that's
but like I just felt like the names.
Avatar is a cartoon.
Yeah, but when I read a book, don't you find sometimes like that if you're having trouble like pronouncing the names, that it kind of takes you out of it a little bit? Like I find that sometimes with television shows too, is like if the names are hard to remember and there's so many of them that like I'm not very familiar with, and that like I can't pronounce very well, and they all get jumbled up. It like takes me out of the story a little bit because it's hard for me to like keep the characters like, okay, that guy's that guy, because there's like Sasuke and Sasuke and Sasuko and like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not making fun of their culture and their naming system at all. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, some of the names get just too similar and too. It's hard for me to fucking and that's part of the reason.
If you grow up with the English language, it's gonna be hard to process other languages. Like it's not.
But like,
I get what you're saying.
There are some animes that like One Piece, for example. They all have very like distinct names and distinct personalities. And like One Piece, I haven't even scratched the surface as far as because dude, you could watch One Piece for 3 days and not scratch the fucking surface. There's so much One Piece,
and
but
you won't even get halfway, a quarter through it.
No, and I like, but and I've watched the live action thing too, which kind of helps me like more like whatever. But and I actually watched. So I watched some of the anime when I was in placement, like years and years ago, and then I watched the live action, and then I was like, oh, I really want to kind of get back into that. So then I started watching, and I was able to see like the parts they took out of it and shit like that. But with that anime in particular, they have like very distinct names and roles. And your camera just like shut off for a second.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. But no, yeah, no. Anyway, I was just never like a huge Naruto fan. There's other reasons why I never got into Naruto, and it's probably just like, I don't know, wrong time, wrong place kind of thing mostly. I'm sure I could probably get into it, but it would take significantly more for me to get into it at this stage of my life and where I'm at than if I had gotten into it like earlier
But if
on.
you were a kid, yeah, I fully get that.
Not just when I'm a kid, because like when I was in placement, fucking 16, 17, I would watching the fuck out of some cartoons. And I still they have a new Wizards of Waverly Place. Let me tell you. I say that I'm putting it on for the kid. It's not true. We all know it's not true. You don't know Wizards of Waverly Place? It's not a cartoon. It's like a Disney show. It used to be on in the.
You said new. I know.
Yeah, there's a new. Yeah, there's a new one. There's a new one where they're fucking adults and like they have kids. Yeah, dude. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like this shit. Yeah, it's like that's what I mean. Like I still watch kids show, dude. I went to see Mufasa by myself yesterday. I swear to fucking God, I did. I went to see Mufasa by myself.
You should have came and got me. I would have watched it with you. I wanted to go see Mufasa. You should have came and got me.
Wow.
Fucker. I feel betrayed.
No, I was literally 15 minutes away from the movie theater, and I had a job interview, and I was like, after I got out, I was diddling around fucking Walmart, and I was like, oh, you know what? I want to fucking see Mufasa, and ain't no bitch in this motherfucker gonna stop me. I could fucking Chuck Norris could come up to me right now and fucking try to stop me from seeing this movie. It ain't gonna happen. So I fucking went and saw me some fucking Mufasa all by my little lonesome. And you know what? Ain't no motherfucker gonna tell me shit for it. Okay? Those fucking lions sang like fucking angels. No, actually, I wasn't. To be honest, and not that I'm not gonna turn this into a fucking review channel, but I wasn't a fan of the fucking music in Mufasa. The songs did not really hit me very well. They weren't like, there's like one song that was okay, but they weren't. I didn't dig it.
Spoil me, motherfucker.
I'm not trying to spoil anything. I'm just saying.
Spoil me, I'll hang you by your feet.
Keep your expectations low as far as the music is concerned. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Spoil.
I'm
That's
gonna
my
have them for
spoiler
Disney for the
free.
longest time anyway.
The
So
rest, story's pretty good. Story's like a 7, like 7.5. I'll give it like a 7.58. It's a good story. Music, it has needs some work, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm not. Look at me. I'm not a. I'm not. I'm not even a singer. Like I don't sing at all. Look at me, fucking critiquing the singing.
you're a
God,
rap artist.
I'm. Like barely. Like
I've seen you pull some fucking bars.
yeah, but I mean, yeah. There's some stuff. Cage says, "Hey,
Bars.
my kids woke up, so I gotta get off and lay with my daughter till she falls back asleep. I love the pirate piece. I've been playing a game called For Honor. Fuck yeah, For Honor's the shit, bro. Look like a sexy version of the pirate. Yeah, bro. And then he said from that pirate from that game, love this piece. Also, Naruto is my shit. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Thank
Um,
you.
I guess I'm just out of the loop. I guess I'm just not as fucking cool as you
You're a
guys.
weirdo.
Yeah, I'm a non Naruto loving weirdo. I guess. Whatever. You know what? I played some Naruto video games though. Those are cool. They're like
No,
fucking
I know exactly what you're talking about. They're
Mortal
really dope.
Kombat style fucking. You know what
But
video?
the
You know what,
Naruto characters.
dude? The Dragon Ball Z games are baller. I don't even watch Dragon Ball Z, but the Dragon Ball Z video games, I don't own them, but I've played them on friends' systems, dude. They are
Come on.
bomb. They are so baller. And is have you seen or played any of the Dragon Ball Z games? They're like stick because they're like kind of like Mortal Kombat style, but they're like in 3-dimensional space almost. Like you get
Is
to
it like
move.
Jump
There's a
Force?
lot more verticality and movement than just a Mortal Kombat like one
Okay, so
on
it's like
one.
Jump Force, yeah.
So like yeah, there's a lot more like
I played
movement
a
and
game like that called
verticality.
Jump Force, where it's like all the different kinds of anime characters.
I have no idea what I'm gonna have to go look up. Look at this becoming a fucking video game podcast. We've talked about Ghost of Tsushima. Fucking maybe I'll start a dude. Maybe I'll start a video game podcast. That would be cool.
So it's
That'd be cool.
discontinued.
What? Oh, the
So
game.
Jump Force is discontinued. The only way you can play it is with disc, and discs aren't really sold like in stores anymore. You got to buy that shit third party because they lost
Wow.
the rights to the shonen characters.
Wow. So even people who bought it virtual, like digitally, can't play it. That's fucked because you know what, dude? That scares me because I buy all my games digitally. I have a digital PS5, and like they want you to not
Always get a
fucking
disc for that reason, right there.
yeah. They want you to not own your games anymore. Yeah,
You already let me move my hand.
they want you to know. They want you to. They want you to fucking not own your. It's fine. It's great. It's fucking mint.
There is such delay. Oh my god.
Yeah, there really is. It's like I don't know. It's like a 3 or 4 second delay. It's
I
like
just
really
heard a
bad.
solid 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Solid 5. Yeah, solid 5 seconds.
All right. Well, anyway, so Cage had to get out of here, and we did both of your pieces. We're just gonna wrap up the show for tonight. It's been a good show. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I really, really love the new like recording of the process and how you're doing it and everything. So keep those coming because I definitely want to see more of those videos. But yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Are you doing a piece for us tonight?
Oh man, I wasn't planning on it, but I mean, I maybe could put it out if you'd like me to. I didn't have
I
anything.
would love it. If you got the mental energy to it, go for it.
Oh man,
If
all
you don't have
right.
anything prepared, don't put yourself on the spot. But it
Yeah,
is
see,
your
I
show.
didn't. It's okay. It's okay. Mew, 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 mew. All right. We'll try this as we light up this fucking.
Yeah. You know what?
All right. This,
I actually don't know
we're
where my
gonna
button
do this. This is called Roll It Up, and we're gonna try this piece out of the blue because it was, I don't know, it was requested I do a piece, and I was really just thinking about getting off and smoking a blunt afterwards. So we'll just do it right here. So cheers, everybody. Wherever you are, I hope you are doing good tonight, and if you smoke weed, I hope you are bountiful and plentiful, and whatever the fuck else they say. And if you don't, um, good for you. I'm happy for you. But yeah, this is a song about weed. And if that triggers you, I did a trigger warning at the beginning. So yeah. You could say I smoke a lot of weed. About an ounce of pot a week. It helps to calm my ADD and all this fucking rage in me. You should probably stay away from me. It's plain to see I'm faded and there ain't no way you're changing me. I just hate it when they gaze at me and say that it's a phase and it's a waste for me. They should be giving praise to me. I'm basically EAP blazed into a haze of glee. Even ravens come and blaze with me. Whole masquerade is painted green. And maybe you relate to me. It helps you face the pain and grief and helps to fade the hate you see. It's how I tame this angry beast. I lock it in a cage and throw away the keys and hide behind this. I lock it in a cage and throw away. I lock it in a cage and throw away the keys and hide behind this hazy screen and fake it like I'm playing scenes. So roll it up and take a seat. Yeah, roll it up. Roll it up, man. I'm trying to. Oh fuck! Wait, what? Apparently, I rewrote this, and it's not how I remember it. Whatever. I'm gonna just skip that fucking line. um, here we go. Roll it up. I'm trying to smoke. Some people call it medicine. Some people call it dope. It's the only thing that helps me find the peace inside my soul when I'm lost and all alone, like I'm trapped inside a hole and there is nowhere to go. I just inhale all the good shit and I exhale all the bull. They tell me I'm a druggie. I just tell them suck my dick. You look like you need a coffee, yo. Just go and get your fix. Because everyone's addicted, man. It is just what it is. And all this fucking criticism gets a bit ridiculous when caffeine, sex, and liquor out here running all the businesses. And they don't fucking care about our illnesses. They profit off of pill prescriptions. That's why pot is still prohibited and we don't have a pot to piss in. Kids are out here getting sick and all they need is a couple hits and not the shit we give them that'll tear apart their liver and induce more of these sicknesses. Man, I'm so fucking sick of this. I was given Adderall and Ritalin when I was just 11. Then I found this magic plant and I knew it was my medicine. I knew that it was heaven sent. I knew I found a missing piece of better. I knew I'd found a missing piece of better me was hidden deep and then released with THC. And now I'm free with just being me exactly how I'm supposed to be. And now I'm free just being me exactly how I'm supposed to be. Fucking high, you might just float if you get close to me. I wrote this while I'm smoking green, token on the dopest weed to focus all the dopamine. Neural pathways opening. Now I'm floating on the smoke. It seems just. Now I'm floating on the smoke. It seems motion slows like slow-mo scenes. Trying to get close to peace with every fucking bowl I achieve. I know it. I know my soul's a broken piece and there's no magic potion, but I won't accept my own defeat. I'm cloaked in fake emotion, getting closer to the ghost of me. Just hoping I don't choke before I go and that they notice me, because that would be the closest thing to holding all my hopes and dreams. It's not about just rolling leaves. It's about the things you go achieve. Fuck. Yo, I haven't done this in so long, guys. I'm so sorry. See, it's not about just rolling leaves. It's about the things I go achieve when I'm roasted off the dopey tree. I'll do shit you won't believe. Y'all just think it's so obscene, but take the second slow with me. Bring your homies, roll the G, and take it to. Bring your homies, roll the G, toke some green. We'll get to. I apparently rewrote this last part too. All right. I'm all over. This was a bad piece to pick, apparently. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do a better one because that's such a horrible performance. I don't feel good about that. Let me just pick a better one that I'm fucking more confident with, because apparently that piece was in construction. I should have had a sign on that that said in construction. So yeah, thanks for putting me on the spot, Skedaddle. Good job. You fucking no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let me. What do I got here that I'm a little more a little more uh hmm. I'm not. I don't know where the fuck my thing is. All right. You know what? I'll just do one from memory. If it's not gonna fucking load and fucking let me into this fucking bullshit. All right. I'll just do one from memory. Fuck it. You suck. You did this to me. It's your fault. I'm blaming you, Skedaddle. If I fuck this one up, it's your fault. Fool me once, shame on me. Twice, it's fucking your fault, motherfucker. All right. All right. She's flipping me out. All right. All right. So let's do let's do the first quote unquote rap piece I ever wrote and memorized, and I've had it memorized for God almost 10 years now. Well, no, 2016. Oh God, 20. Yeah, that's almost 10 years. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Maybe I am getting old. I don't know. Anyway, this one is called Nothing Else to Say. They ask me if I'm happy, and I tell them I'm okay. I tell them that because there's really nothing else to say. Should I tell them that my world just got turned upside down, or that every time I reach the greater heights, I just fall and hit the ground? Should I tell them I'm a psycho, or maybe tell them I'm just nuts? Because every time I hit the ball, because every time I get the ball, I just fumble it like a klutz. Should I tell them I'm a psycho, or tell them, fuck. God, I'm just so off my game tonight. Let's restart it from the beginning. They ask me if I'm happy. I tell them I'm okay. I tell them that because there's really nothing else to say. Should I tell them that my world just got turned upside down, or that every time I reach the greater heights, I just fall and hit the ground? Should I tell them I'm a psycho, or tell them I'm just nuts? Because every time I get the ball, I just fumble it like a klutz. Should I blame my ADD, or maybe my bipolar, or the soul that turns to stone as my heart is getting colder? But there's no need to say it. They can see it in my eyes, all the anger and the pain, deep behind the lies, cloaked in fake emotion, but right beneath the skies. When hell on earth arrives on the dark streets of my mind, but they act like they're surprised when I lash out or I cry. When all this shit has gotten to me, it's hard to just sit by, but I hold it in and try, spread my wings and try to fly, try to reach some greater heights, but it's harder every night, and I'm still left to wonder why I can't get up and gather all my thoughts while this darkness closes in on the while this darkness closes in on my motherfucking heart. I can't turn the key and start, like my brain is stuck in park, and even if I could, I'd still be driving in the dark. The darkness in my brain will I slowly go insane from the overwhelming pain that always travels through my veins like a drug, and I'm so dazed, getting drunk in half a days, but just to keep the old me fucking chained up in at bay. But that demon's here to stay. I know that there's no way I could ever change my stupid, selfish ways. My mama knows it's hard for me to look her in the face. She knows what I have done, and she knows it's just begun. Knows I'm only getting darker because there is no fucking sun, and wonders why the darkness came and swallowed up her son. Wonders why I'm not so strong. Wonders how the demon won, and I still wonder that myself as I'm fastening this belt around my fucking neck just so I can feel those fucking stitches in my chest. My mom felt them every day. Mom, I know I caused you pain, and I would write you a letter, but there's nothing else to say. That's that piece. I'm so sorry for, I'm blaming. See, I told you, if I fucked up that one, it's your fault, and I'm blaming you.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. Okay.
It's because you put me on the spot. I was so
I'm
fucking
trying
frazzled.
to say
Is
something.
frazzled a word?
You could have said no.
I have a hard time. Fucking. You fucking put me on the spot. I wanted to fucking.
Don't blame me.
I don't know.
People, please.
I hate not fucking
That was
challenging
fine.
myself too when I'm challenged like that. But anyway, there's your fucking piece. And apparently, according to the screen, it's called it's called the same thing as your piece because I forgot to fucking
According
change it.
to the circle of death.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever.
What?
This was our
Sorry.
attempt. This was our attempt at bringing you a live show tonight, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. To the people who participated. And I really hope you enjoyed at least some part of this and got something, whether it be a laugh, a cry, a fucking feeling like a warm hug, because you just took mushrooms. Whatever type of feeling this show gave you, I hope that it made you feel something and that you got something out of this show and enjoyed it. And please, so go subscribe to us on all platforms, and we will be back here next week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Have a very good night. Peace out.
Toodles, everybody.